Journalism is a profession that's been around for centuries. In fact, it's something that our country was built on. But in the last couple of decades, journalism has seen some major changes as to how it's carried out. No longer are reporters expected to be a master of one skill, but now they're expected to know how to do pretty much everything. They need to be able to go out into the field, report well, gather information, shoot whatever they need to do the audio for whatever they need to do, and then come back, write well, and upload that media to many different types of platforms. This leads to something called convergent journalism. Now, convergent journalism is defined by our textbook, Principles of Convergent Journalism, as simultaneously using multiple methods to report and produce news so that content can be distributed in as many ways as possible. And the internet has been the most important tool into helping convergent journalism become as popular as it is. The internet has provided 4 new opportunities for convergent journalism, and those are the expansion of news coverage beyond holes in newspaper and broadcast media, the ability to distribute any type of content, the ability to interact with readers, and the ability to update stories faster and to bring people the news faster. Social media has also allowed convergent journalism to spread news in even faster ways than we could before. Convergent journalism focuses a lot on the story, and it needs to be able to be communicated to whatever media fits the story best. No one is expected to be a master of all the skills, but when people are hiring journalists nowadays, they're expecting journalists to be able to know all of the basics to convergent journalism, but then also to bring in a few extra things on top. This is what helps them stand out more than traditional reporters who maybe were only able to master one aspect of it. Now, when we move into the second chapter of our textbook, it focuses more on the basics of journalism, like writing, reporting, and interviewing. When it talks about writing, it talks about the basic way to structure a story, like doing inverted pyramid style, so that you have the more broad information up top and then doing the more important information and specific information towards the bottom of the story. It also focuses on the importance of something called the lead. Now, the lead is the first and most important line in a news story. It's something that's supposed to be able to grab the reader's attention and pull them in, because let's face it, nowadays most people don't have long enough attention spans to watch an entire TV show. So why would they read your story if you don't have a good lead? That's when you need to hook the audience in there. It also focuses on being able to report well. When you're out in the field, you need to be able to gather accurate information and also be able to interview people very well. It talks about multiple ways of interviewing people, including acting like you're a person of authority on the subject, being calm, and not asking too many questions. You don't need to get a 20-30 minute interview. Sometimes you only need 1 or 2 sound bites. If you can do these basics well and then bring more on top of it, you'll definitely stand out. For Eagle News, I'm Casey Owens.